Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth. We are enjoying a nice peaceful evening of Wood Hollow here. Last episode we went ahead and built ourselves a farm. We now have a decent food supply. Look at all these baskets full of carrots. We got pumpkins, we got what seems to be turnips and more carrots because we don't really have any plant variety just yet. Plenty of seeds in our little storage shed out back. So things are progressing smoothly. We have our storage shed. I believe we started building this last episode, and it's finished now. And I have a surprise for y'all. I went ahead and obviously moved some stuff out of the way because this is where the town's going. I went ahead and placed down all of my remaining blueprints that we have to use. So starting out with a little bit of a city block for this village. We will be eventually making a road through here, and that will probably lead into maybe some proper city walls and some more actual buildings that we'll be doing in the episodes themselves. But right now we just have to start building these things up so that we get some more crafting stations and things, and especially homes for our citizens, so that'll be nice. Hopefully we can get there before winter comes. I think it is currently... Why can't I hover over it? There we go. It's spring. So we definitely need some homes for our citizens before winter, just so they remain a little bit more happy. We're going to start, I think, with the healer's hut. Just kind of capstone off this side here. Get that constructed. And I'm going to just kind of keep the speed turned up a decent amount for the remainder of this episode, at least until we get attacked. Plenty of good little tips and advice coming in from the comments between, moving some of the flowers and materials that we have to go away from town closer inwards. We will be doing that kind of over time. I especially like to do so kind of around the base of buildings though, and like in gardens areas such as this. So that it looks a little bit more aesthetic, and I don't have to move it twice. Things of those natures will happen soon enough. I know a lot of you too are really looking forward to the episodes where we start actually building stuff on camera and stop using blueprints. That's coming eventually. I just want to get this town laid out and safe, and we'll be going from there. So a little short on food, but that's fine. We don't really have a need to really worry about that just yet. Let's open up this real quick. It looks like we're out of wood. We're out of lumber. So we'll go ahead and chop down a couple more sparse trees. Again, trying to spread these things out. I don't want to just deforest the whole area. I'm trying to leave, again, the stumps where I can. Maybe not so much through here or here. The overall town, though, I'm thinking, if we go back into build mode, you can see we kind of split the avenue here. What will probably end up happening is the main street, the actual main plaza, is probably going to go ahead and center on this building here. Now, this is going to be our tailor's hut. And we'll kind of go over these a little bit more detail as we finish constructing them. But this kind of square is going to be probably our plaza, or a town plaza, gathering place. And then we'll try and build some more dense things around from there. Now, we are under attack by a hostile. So we're going to go ahead, rally the troops, get them to go after it. Oh wow, they decided to just really set up camp right there, didn't they? Oh no, they stole a piece of my wood. I don't know where they're going with it. They're just literally going to walk straight back into nothing. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, it's about time you die now. Go, little cleric. Cleric and 2 footmen, really strong at the beginning. We are also going to be trading about 3 practice swords for 2 bronze breastplate, which is an amazing trade. Some of the trade deals that you can get in Stonehearth are a little skewed, in my opinion, maybe a little bit too strong in our favor. But then again, sometimes they're literally worthless. So It's a little bit of a give and take a lot of the times. Let's go ahead and check on this. Yes, we are making our curtains. There are curtains in this actual building here. That's why our tailor's actually at work. I did move the all the workshop stations from the front side to the side of the carpenter's hut. This is all temporary. Things will get moved around and back and forth as we continue here, but this is just to leave room for the actual city block. So after the healer's hut, we're gonna go ahead and build, I think, this corner home. You can see that it is just a 2-bedroom, or 2-bed, kind of just single family home with a fireplace. Looks pretty nice in there. Plenty of desk space, seating areas. Always good to see. We have another kind of single family variant on this side as well. Should I buy a blacksmith hammer? No. Nah. But we can sell some of our extra tools. Yeah, let's sell some of our extra tools just for some money. Right, so this little kind of linear house, very much the same. Basic tier 1 home, in my opinion. The healer's hut, we might look at that a little bit more in detail once it's complete. Tailor, live above, workshop down below. Pretty cool design. We got the masonry hut as well. We'll go, farther into detail into them as they get built. Kind of wish it wasn't so dark here right now, but that's just the way it is sometimes when it's raining in your village. Very peaceful game. I really enjoy watching the people run back and forth. It's a really good mechanic, especially the building system, how they build up scaffolding. Now, it used to look a little bit more impressive because they used to use a lot more scaffolding, but they really improved the streamline and getting these things to actually function. I think they were running into that problem a lot with this kind of mechanic, so I think they found a good compromise for sure. Boom, there we go. We got a new villager coming in. Our farmers are leveling up, which is great. Our trapper, they've trapped a couple things, but not a whole lot. I might have to increase this area. Someone also mentioned that, this trapping zone not being near a forest might, prevent things from running into it. I disagree. I don't think I've ever run into that issue at all, unless there's a mechanic that I don't know about. But in all the times that I've played Stonehearth, I've essentially been able to put the trapper wherever I felt like it, and it generally functioned. They could have changed it, but I might move it anyways, just because it's a bit in the way right now. I might move it to the back side here, somewhere. In fact, we can go ahead and do that now. And generally, a bigger area, the better. So we'll do a 25 by 25. Oh, wow, big game trapping. That's pretty cool. So let's do small. Oh, okay. So there is no wilderness here. How about bugs? Okay. So this might be an ace feature, to be honest. If I take a look at it. Very wild. There we go. It's a veritable Garden of Eden. So I think that's going to definitely help. So maybe that comment is true. It could be an ace thing. It could be base game. Not 100% sure on that, but we'll let it play out all the way through. Let's get a ladder and save Willie here. Oh man, always getting stuck there, guy. Again, we are taking names and things for the town. I'm starting to build a spreadsheet for that. So keep submitting names if you want to join Wood Hollow here. Pretty much anyone can be anything they want. Though, again, it's kind of first come, first serve. I'm the carpenter. Some other people have kind of wanted to be footmen, and some other people have wanted to be like kind of your mason and stuff. So it's kind of, get what you can get. All right, so we got the person coming in here. He's here to check out our town. We have to kind of choose what type of, I guess, great city we want to build. So if we take a look, we can do Hearth of Cheer. Basically kind of keeps buffs for us, boost daily update net worth based on the overall morale of our citizens. So if we keep our people happy, it increases our net worth every day. Hearth makers generate 5% daily interest from any gold. So this is going to basically give us 5% constant passive income, which is great. Glory allows you to summon stronger enemies, which is interesting. We might try that. There is a feature in this game to, when you finish a map, you get to potentially resettle somewhere else. A little RimWorld-esque, right? You can kind of branch off and make another settlement and bring some people with you. You know, if we get a good army, maybe on the next town we'll do Hearth of Glory. But for now, we'll do Hearth of Cheer. I've actually never done that one. I'm not going to do that trade. I don't know why I accepted it. I really shouldn't have. 5 citizens, prepared food. Okay, so we definitely need some good food for our citizens. That'll make them happy. And that'll probably give us some great cheer. So, providing them with shelter, food, good decorum will increase your city's kind of morale. So that's important. Okay, they are still working on this. I think I need to go ahead and pack this up. Don't think I have anyone else that can make me one of these herbalist labs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell our footmen and stuff to kind of stop doing their job. Fiona, I'm gonna change you back to herbalist for literally 5 seconds, so that you can go ahead and make us one more, or two new tables real quick for this blueprint, because you know, if we don't have any crafting tables, it kind of defeats the purpose. I will go ahead and place one crafting table down because we kind of need it. Let's also harvest these for more wood. Let's harvest the large ones. Maybe let the other ones grow a bit. I don't know if they'll get much taller than that, or maybe it might take a full couple seasons, but maybe we should let our wood supplies kind of regrow so we can get the maximum amount of timber out of them. Okay, we're not going to gain another person today. That's fine. That is a-okay. I'll also go ahead and try and gather a few new silkweed, a couple pieces of stone. You know, I don't have a mine yet, so we don't have like a heavy stone supply. So we'll just kind of loosely keep gathering that. And I don't think we have to go too far for really anything anymore. We're getting pretty close to self-sufficiency, which is good. Now the trapper, if I take a look at him, can eventually turn into a shepherd, though I think our first trapper will probably keep them as such, just so they can get to level 6 as quickly as possible, and see if we can get some, you know, bigger game in there. I think that would be a cool thing to test. That could be an ace feature as well. Not 100% sure, as I said, but definitely cool. Okay, so our herbalists finished their crafting orders. Go ahead and pack that up. Go and change Fiona back into her cleric self. Let that happen. Turn off her job so she can at least go ahead and restock, move things around. Very important to keep a good flow of goods throughout your town. You don't want a lot of people kind of hoarding things around, so definitely a good idea to do that. Let's go ahead and click this building, see what they need. And they need 2 comfy beds. Well, that's interesting. What do we need for that? We need a bundle of wool, which we do not have. This is a different blueprint. I bet that has to do with Ace. So this building is basically done. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for now, just so you know none of the AI freak out about it, and we'll go ahead and build this one for some more homes. So you know, expanding the town as quickly as possible. In the meantime, even though the beds aren't here and we have some scaffolding, we can take a look. So this is the Herbalist Hut. It's got a kind of walk-through shed area with a couple herbalist crafting stations in here, kind of like a garden shed. These entry and exit points are going to be gardens to plant different types of herbs, which will be great. Training equipment. I don't want anything, but I will sell some stuff. So I'll sell all these swords, all of this, basically everything, because we can just maintain that forever. And gold is very valuable. Time is money, friend. Interior of this wonderful little abode for the herbalist looks kind of like this, minus all the ladders, of course. We have a little bit of a medical area, so we have just a thatched bed out here. This is for the herbalist to bring them in and actually go ahead and put them in for rest and apply ointments to help them heal. Up here, this is going to be their bedroom, so they have a fireplace. They're going to have a double bed as well, I believe, and plenty of little storage containers for everything else. I'm going to bring up the walls. So this shelf I need to set for... Can I set bandages? Oh, nope, that's cloth. Can I set bandages? I might not be able to, guys. That's a little interesting. I didn't expect that. I wonder why. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we'll go ahead and put some foods in here. Keep some people fed. And we can store ore in here. Go ahead and store wood too. These little foxes, they're just not happy out here, guys. They're just making little noises. Don't worry, you'll be put down soon. We'll make a wonderful fur hat out of your pelt. And, thank you kindly for all your efforts there, Fox. Alright, let's check our progress for our hearth. So all citizens are at least content. So that's good. We have one person that's merry. We need 4 more, and we need plenty of food, which might entail another small farm plot. I think we are up to 2 farmers right now. One's level 3, one's level 2. So that is good. We might have to upgrade to a 3rd farmer and get another farm plot going just so we get some food supplies kind of increasing, because it's kind of an exponential need for the town. Man, it's gonna look really quaint, this small village, and then we'll kind of change into more of a cityscape. What's this? This is a goblin. Puny settlement, now part of glittering territory. I deserve tribute of shinies. No. Chieftain Ick Scarlet Fang. Yes, we will fight you to the death, and we will destroy you, just as we have other goblins. Now, I don't see their camp anywhere. They do kind of spawn randomly, but relatively close. As you can see, they're up here in the mountains. Kind of thematic, if you think about it. Pretty nice looking. Let's go down to one of our shoulders real quick and go to their character sheet. You can see they now have bronze armor, so that's pretty good armor-wise for them. So our people are getting pretty strong. I'm gonna go ahead and start kind of placing ladders a little bit up the way here, because if you leave monsters up here and they never reach your base, they can become a little bit of an issue for latency. And I still want my people to have, something to fight and defend the town with. All right, building, what's wrong with you? What are you missing? Let's see, we got 25 lumber, so we got plenty of lumber. People might be, they built the ladders. That's fine. I wonder, where the heck is everyone? Guys, you got a building here to make. Anyone? I know a couple of you are asleep. Where's Uthris? Oh, was I taking a nap? I'm probably holding up production completely on this thing. Probably the lanterns. So if you actually take a look, you can see the lanterns are ghosted in here. And so until Uthris can get to making those lanterns, we're essentially stopping on that project right there, which is a bit of a shame. I don't really want to make that trade either. So in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and just clip a couple new trees. Just to kind of help with the wood supply. I'm going to cancel that task. There we go. Not bad. Now, I kind of want your guys' opinion on how do you think the town should go? Well, the plaza here, maybe we can just kind of start a wall. I mean, I would say corner to corner here, but that'd be pretty janky, to be honest. Should I just make like a palisade wall around the village and then build like a more permanent thing on the hillside? That could be cool. I've never built a palisade wall in the game, and that might function pretty well. Or we can just keep it 100% open village and just continue the village look through here, and it might become a little bit more city-like, but no wall. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do the wall yet. Thinking about it, and actually kind of looking at this place, it kind of makes me think of Lothlorien a bit from our medieval engineers days. Right, how we had this village and then the hillside right up there. In fact, if this was all on a slope and a wall went straight across here, it would be Lothlorien. It's kind of neat. Oh, we got our first little lantern going in there. So once the second one is built in place, you'll see people kind of update this building in just a second. Come on, me. Get that thing in there. Where am I at in my queue? Yeah, I've built it. Just need to be put down somewhere. Now, he is storing all his items in these boxes here. So oh, there it is. All right. And there we go. So the building has been updated, and they'll start working on it now. Let's go ahead and get our army together. There we go. There we go. One person to deal with the two small ones. Oh, okay. They're going to focus fire on the large a little bit. The healer maintaining full HP. Very efficient healing by them. The main tank seems to be Asher right now. Highest on the DPS charts. There we go. And our rogue, Caleb, backstabbing the monster constantly. Good job. Good job. Let's go ahead and make you guys free. Have some free time. Yes, talk. Main tanks love their healers. Now, granted, if the main tank died right there, he'd be blaming the healer till the end of time. But right there, that's just 100% loyalty to each other. So this is getting built a little bit more again. And where am I going to get wool from? These guys aren't selling any wool. That's a bit of a shame. I might just end up having to buy the wool. Isn't that terrible to have to buy that? But it is, you know, slightly disappointing. Let's see what Uthris can make. Anything extra. Now we do have an archer's bow. Longbow. Man, that's a nice looking little bow there. So yeah, we're maintaining one archer bow. The longbow, I don't know how much more damage it does, to be honest. 26, 28, 32. Wow, composite bow. We could actually make a composite bow, but our archer, if we made one, wouldn't be able to use it really. Firewood. Go ahead and just craft 2 firewood. So no other weaponry from him. We can think about maybe making some cloth armor for our people. So we need 2 cloth hats. That'll definitely help out on their defense a little bit. You know, +1 to defense isn't a whole lot, but it's 10% of the chest armor, and that's bronze. So 10% more defense is still a decent amount. So we'll make those 2 there. And let's go ahead. Let's finish this building. It still need beds for that. So that's not super good. I'm gonna make 1 person into an archer now, though. And it's probably gonna be Faustin, unless someone happens to have the archery skill. If someone has the archery skill, like this, courageous. No, it'll just be Faustin. So change jobs. You'll be a footman for us. Just a new little basic footman. As he gains levels, we'll upgrade him into an archer. So we'll have 2 footmen, 1 cleric, 1 archer for the real DPS, right? Because, you know, we want to be able to defeat this camp up here. And the more I try and build ladders to reach them, the more dangerous they are looking. So let's build that and that. So as soon as those are built, they're probably going to come at us with a little bit of a force, to be honest. But we'll have 3 footmen, which will be good. Let me uncheck him so he doesn't like instantly go straight at him. We might have to do some sort of banner defense as well. Definitely might help. These guys are out of wood. Man, we are just cutting down this whole forest. Smokey the Bear would be upset with us because he lives in the forest. I mean, at least we're not setting it on fire, but we could be one day. All right, so we'll cut all those down. I'm gonna go ahead and place a whole bunch more trees because I want to try and start really foresting this place up, because it would look cool if it actually kind of looked like we were on the edge of a forest. Bright Bell, Frost Snap, Soapweed, Sugar Bell, and Oak Tree. See, there's one more. Cool. Let's see, were we able to get those fences yet? No, because we need lumber. Duh. I don't know why I bothered looking. Oh, we can also get some trees up here. So these are different types of trees. These are juniper trees. So more tree variants would be cool to have. Oh, look, the little home structure is complete now. Again, this is kind of like a tier 1 wooden home. All these structures to me are kind of considered village. Just small village-like. I could obviously throw in a whole lot more detail, try and put like wooden beams and plaster siding, a little bit more European style into them, get them a little bit more poppy and 3D. That might be something we do more into the city. Again, this is just kind of like a small settlement right now. I kind of want a good flow of progress going into the town. In fact, we'll probably make a bigger field here soon. Just, you know, a bigger field out here. What we'll do is we'll split it in half, kind of let the path kind of go down and then this direction, right? So down and to the right, and we'll build kind of an asymmetrical field. We might even get a little bit of a windmill out here. You guys know how I like windmills. Maybe we'll make the windmill from Alpine Odyssey in Stonehearth. I think that would be cool to do. You know, bring something from Alpine Odyssey into here. Would be nice. Who knows? Who knows? Hot cross buns. Okay, so we got a goblin raiding party coming down. Woo! Oh my! Okay, that's a little bit more than I expected. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got a lot. So I went ahead and rang the bell. And what I'll do, just fast forward a little bit. When they start getting close, we'll get all the footmen and things over here. Now there's even wolves. This is great. 10 out of 10. All right, let's get, pause this real quick. Let's go ahead and get our army online. Plug them in. There we go. And take a nice screenshot of this army coming down. There we go. All right, and tell the army to go over here. Kind of like that. So they stick together. Now, luckily the cleric does have an AoE heal. So hopefully the normal citizens kind of, you know, get left alone in terms of their health. And we're just gonna have to speed up time and let them fight. Just duke it out. Now these goblins aren't showing up with a healer or anything. So that's good. Some of our people are getting low. So we might need to focus fire more. Actually. So we'll have to do that. In fact, some of our people are getting way too low, so we're gonna have to move back in towards the village. Let some of our other people take some damage here. Okay. What else do we got? We got, this guy's kind of low-ish. Rescue him. Come on, guys. Come on. Pull it through. Keep maintaining that damage. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly turn off town defense mode so people can kind of breathe for a second. Get the people who are down into a bed real quick. Oh my goodness, you really took it kind of hard. Here initially, but right now our cleric is doing a great job. Right now she's acting like a druid from Arena in World of Warcraft. Alright, we'll go ahead and raise the banner again. Alright, okay. Get this person back over here. Man, our folks are just not cutting it. Like, we definitely would have won if we focused fire a little bit more. I can't believe I lost this. That is extremely disappointing. I'll tell you what, guys. Tune in next time where Uthris goes ahead and reloads the save. And tries this again for a round 2, so to speak. Because this ain't good. We have some people really, really weak. I mean, one person, I think I managed to kind of escape. I'm currently in the process of trying to rescue people so they can heal. Oh no, they caught me. They found me. I ain't gonna make it probably. Nope, didn't make it. Didn't make it at all. So that's a shame. That is a shame. Wow. Alright, we got wiped. Bit of a problem, but really overall, I failed. Alright. So, reload.